This is the part where I will write a clever introduction at a later date. Uh-oh. Oops. It's Sanctuary of Reality, my comic review series. Today we feature Church and State, Chapter 2 in Cerebus, Issue 53, The Countess and the Aardvark. Cerebus arrives on a rainy night at the estate of the Countess Michelle Detton. Surprisingly, she answers the door herself as she has no servants. She offers Cerebus a drink and shows him to his room. There, she asks to read his book on governing, and Cerebus allows her to read what he's done so far. She finishes and asks him a simple question. If he could have any amount of money, how much would he want? He states simply, all of it. The Countess then asks if he's there to write more, but he responds he's merely there because she gave him money. They finally drink and discuss whether Astoria is a Cyrenist or a Kevalist, and what President Weishaupt might be, and how he should write more about Lord Julius in his book. Suddenly, Vichy Dupree, a loudmouth chief collection agent for the Sepharanian Port Authority, appears in the room, completely drenched, and bemoaning recent events in his life in great detail, all of revolving around the fact that he got engaged to the Countess, which she denies. After listening to this go on for a while, Cerebus goes to his room and writes a passage in On Governing concerning Lord Julius. Later, Cerebus offers to help the Countess get a deferral on her taxes. All it'll take is about 1,000 crowns to grease the wheels of bureaucracy in Palnu. She's pleased and reveals her position in the Cyrenist-Kevalist scheme, or lack thereof, rather. The next day, Cerebus and the Countess talk some more, and she eventually playfully pushes him into a fountain, and you can guess what that leads to. Soon, Cerebus writes some more, then chats some more with the Countess, this time going into detail about a past love that he nearly married. Without warning, there's a loud crash downstairs. What familiar face has arrived? I don't get what Vichy Dupree is meant to be a parody of exactly. Dave's art style is very particular with him, meaning it feels like he's referencing something or someone. But I lack the real breadth of cartoonist knowledge, especially concerning undergrounds, to fully grasp what that might be. Does anybody out there have any ideas? The southern accent and mannerisms are similar to fellow Onliu-born McGrew brothers, but he seems, instead of just being a Yosemite Sam inspired, he seems to be, I don't know, more Beverly Hillbillies, something else. There's something there, but I've never seen any reference to him in any interviews Dave's done. So I don't know what the deal is with this guy. But the artwork is very enjoyable and very nice on Vichy. It's artwork's always great, but I mean on him the particular style is very unique and memorable. The Countess is an intriguing character. She's in a lot of ways the anti-Astoria. She does want something out of Cerebus, that's true, but she doesn't go about manipulating him to get it. She's very honest and straightforward, and as we see with the ending, there's a lot more to her than meets the eye, but it's not one of those everything you know is wrong type deals like with Astoria. This issue was very good, I have to say. I liked it. I like stories when they're just a conversation between two people, at least in Cerebus' case. I think they're done very well then. And I think I've made that clear before in previous issues that I've done that. This is a pretty low-key issue, aside from the climax. Not much action going on, just it's a pleasant and relaxing tale, much like how Cerebus' time at the Countess's estate must be. So, next time, the secret origin of the character at the end of the issue.